And welcome back to Spotlight, where we will be bringing you the latest stories and news. With our hardworking crew and passionate talent, no wonder why our news is Spotlight material. I'm Natalie Vitelli.
And I'm Dominic Boatwright. Let's get started. Ooh, all right, Nat. The one thing I love most in this world, is, other than my mother, food. Food, honestly, just makes me smile. You can win my heart with it.
I really am so hungry. I can't wait to eat after the show.
I ate just before the show too, by the way. It's really good. But we have something just for you guys. So let's check it out.
Located in the heart of the city of brotherly love is one of the most popular markets on the East Coast. Established in 1892, the Reading Terminal Market is home to over 75 vendors that offer an array of fresh or prepared foods, lunch counters, places to eat, and shop. Over the last 124 years, the market has survived all of America's hardships, from the Great Depression to the post-war years, thanks to loyal customers and dedicated vendors. Since the beginning, the managers of the market have strived to add variety to their merchants and now host everything from Amish farmers from Lancaster County to Asian produce vendors. Today, the Reading Terminal Market attracts over 100,000 customers a week. It's so much more than a trip to the grocery store. It's a destination and something people look forward to for its many popular attractions. For many, the food stands are must-stop favorites. There's Beck's Cajun Cafe for New Orleans-type cuisine in the heart of Philadelphia. Cajun spiced gator gumbo paired with a mini cornbread and deep-fried baked mac and cheese balls coated with panko breadcrumbs are the epitome of Southern comfort. There's also Tommy DeNick's, which has been featured on Discovery Channel's Man vs. Food and has also won the award of Travel Channel's Best Sandwich in America, with good reason. The roasted pork sandwich with freshly shaved provolone cheese and broccoli rabe attracts people from all over the country. On any given day, the line will be around the counter. We can't forget the mouth-watering desserts of Termini Brothers Bakery. With cookies, cakes, and everyone's favorite cannoli, you can't go wrong. These three fan favorites, plus countless others, will keep you coming back to the Reading Terminal Market for years to come. If you're in the area and you feel like checking out the Reading Terminal Market, they offer plenty of affordable parking. If you can't make it to the market but are in the area, they offer a delivery service, Instacart, to have your favorite foods to your doorstep within the hour, or a preset delivery time. For more information about the Reading Terminal Market, log on to their website at www.readingterminalmarket.org or give them a call at 215-922-2317.
And that was the student showcase produced by PJ Evans and Joe Finney. Dom, they did a fantastic job showing all of the foods that were in that market. It made me even more hungry.
I almost want to go back to the Cub and get some more food after seeing that.
You know, I think the pastries were my favorite.
True, but Yeah, I got another favorite. That will give you a bunch of sunshine.
Let's check it out.
Let's see what we got.
Sunshine Players is basically a theater group that's been on campus for a little bit over 40 years, and we put on productions for mainly children in middle school and younger.
Directing a play compared to doing, let's say, a video is it's a lot trickier because you have to get everything right in one go. You're not allowed to stop and keep going again. But at the same time, though, when it does get just right, or when something's improvised, or it almost adds just such a higher quality to the scene and makes it so much better.
So why Phantom?
We wanted to change it up a little bit, maybe reach out, broaden the audience perspective, and reach out to more college students to bring up the retention in the group.
I play Gabriel, the conductor. I'm also the entirety of the pit, so I provide all the music for the show. It's definitely hard, especially since I also have lines in this show, so I have to be constantly listening for my cues for lines, when to go on, and my cues for songs, when to start playing, and all the timing that goes along with that.
Our goal of Sunshine Players is to bring theater to children who maybe don't get a chance to be in productions or who just really enjoy the thespian world.
And yo, I just saw my our buddy Nate in there.
I know. I didn't even know he was in the play here at Kutztown University.
I have to admit though, like helping the kids and everything and putting together a whole piece of production, it's awesome.
I think we should go see that play.
I'm always down with that. And I'm always down with a commercial break, so we'll be right back after this.
We don't just spark minds. We set them on fire. We build character. Character builds success. Celebrating 150 years.
And up next, we have Golden Ticket for Bone Tomahawk. I'm excited to see what the critics have to say about this movie.
I don't know, I heard it's an action-packed movie.
I've never heard of it, so
No?
let's see. Take a look.
Let's see what happens.
Hey there, I'm Sean O'Brien.
And I'm Matt Terhune, and welcome to the Golden Ticket. Today, we're taking a look at the movie Bone Tomahawk.
Bone Tomahawk. Before we even talk about this movie, a little disclaimer. It is very violent and not a kid-friendly movie, not even really a family-friendly movie.
Don't be scared. I am a friend.
You aren't.
Damn you! You had no cause. If you want to question my morals, do it later.
You'd have to be into violence to watch it. It's over the top with this stuff. Am I wrong, Matt?
No, I wanted to cry after watching that movie.
And also, I don't know where they get the title from. You see the Bone Tomahawk like right at the end. It's not even like a major thematic theme throughout the movie. It's just like Bone Tomahawk, random name.
Yeah, it's not like a classic American Beauty where they have the roses in every scene, which is phenomenal. But back to Bone Tomahawk. It was all over the place. You didn't really understand where it was going. Someone gets kidnapped and that's about it. And then there's like some inbred like Native Americans that are just hacking and slashing people and like scalping people. It was just gross.
I mean, in terms of like production quality, like yeah, the camera shots were all right. The set design looked okay. Like none of the characters looked out of place. But just like the movie just progressed really slow. All the characters didn't really have like any like conflict. It was always like conflict and then they apologized and then the dialogue was just terrible. It was like, oh, this just sounds like a really boring, like extra boring everyday conversation that just like talking to strangers. And they're all from the same small town. They all know each other. Have something more interesting come up.
No, I don't. I'm coming with you.
Follow after at your own pace.
we get there before you catch up. I'll try to refrain from flirting with Mrs. O'Dwyer.
Yeah, there was no real like character development. They all just seemed really flat and just not even interesting.
Yeah, and there was no plot to the movie like whatsoever.
Yeah.
In terms of how the movie progressed, it was like someone gets kidnapped and then this just whole long series of tragic events and people getting hurt and blood and dying, and I was just confused and kind of sad at the end.
I think we should have figured that it was a bad movie right out of the gate when someone was getting their throat cut open. That just made my stomach queasy.
Right out of the gate, you're just like, you think you're gonna like eat your popcorn and sit and watch the movie, and then right back, smack dab in the movie, like first scene, you lose your appetite.
If that was a gust, then it learned an instrument.
Listen clear. We are coming through here, like it or not.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is just gross.
I thought it was going to be a great movie because I think Kurt Russell is a great actor, but why did he take that role? The writing in that movie is terrible, like god-awful.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know what he was thinking. Like, he's been in so many great movies with like great plots and great action and all that, and then I saw him in this movie and I was like, oh man, Kurt Russell's going to be in it. It's going to be a good movie.
All right, let me throw this out there. This was a recommended movie to me. I heard it was a good movie. I'm like, all right, Kurt Russell. He was in The Hateful Eight, both kind of westerns, polar opposites. I still haven't seen The Hateful Eight yet, but this movie was garbage, just complete trash.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to begin on just kind of expressing my dislike for the movie because I was so expecting it to be good, and then when I watched it, I was just disappointed and sad. Anyways, that's all the time we have left. Thank you for tuning into The Golden Ticket. As always, I'm Sean O'Brien.
And I'm Matt Terhune.
Farewell, and have a good night.
All right, Dom, it seems like you were correct. There was a lot of action-packed scenes in there.
Way too much, but it's okay.
A lot of violence. I don't know if I'm about that in types of movies like that, but...
I kind of like the Power Rangers a little bit more.
Like the Power or the Avengers?
The Avengers. Still kind of like the Power Rangers, but I also like this commercial break that's coming right up next. We'll be right back.
We strive to earn the title.
So keeping it clean on the internet is vital.
Think before you click. We are more worried about our jump shots than our retweets.
So we think before we click.
As student athletes at Kutztown University, we would like to remind you to think before you click.
All right, and last but not least, we have Spotlight on the Street with our very own Joey.
Joey's doing this one?
Yes.
All right.
I'm excited to see what he's doing out in the streets.
You know, I'm curious. I feel it's going to make us all warm and fuzzy. Let's see what happens.
Hi, I'm Joey Shellham. We're Spotlight on the Street. Today I'm going to go out and spread the love and give everybody hugs. Got a question. Yeah. I want to know when was the last time you were hugged?
Hugged? Right now, by Max.
That's adorable. When's the last time you were hugged?
Maybe a week ago.
You mind if I hug you now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, look at that. Spreading the love. You want a hug?
Sure.
What's your name?
Gene.
Gene. Okay, cool. Gene was a nice hugger. He had a little squeeze. It was nice. All right, Megan. When's the last time you were hugged?
Yesterday by one of my friends, actually.
You mind if I hug you now? I'll never let go. All right, thank you. Spread the love. Bye, Meg. John, when's the last time you were hugged?
Oh man, it's been a long time. It's been, yeah, I don't really hug much, you know.
You mind if we hug?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Is it weird that my eyes are closed?
Wow.
Excuse me, do you guys, if I ask you a quick question? My anaconda don't want none unless you got hugs, hun. When's the last time you were hugged?
Probably about 2 years ago.
2 years? Do you mind if I hug you? Oh, that's special. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day.
You
Spread the
just
love.
say, thank you.
Hey, when's the last time you were hugged?
I don't know. Oh, just last night, actually.
Do you mind if I hug you now?
Sure.
Awesome. Yeah. Hugs. You mind if I give you a hug now?
You crazy?
Any moment.
Oh, Tom, that one guy, that made me cry. He hasn't been hugged in 2 years. Joey made his day.
Exactly.
Made his life.
Hey, like I said earlier, hugs, they make you warm and fuzzy. So that was a very warm and fuzzy segment.
I liked it a lot.
So did I. Well, that's it for today. So from the conquering streets to updating you with the latest stories, Spotlight is here to cover it all. Stay tuned next week for another episode of your new favorite show, because what other show would there be? So, till next time.
This is Natalie.
And this is Dominic.
Have a great night, everyone.